Please use the chat for your questions, and we will take some time at the end of these presentations to respond all of you. If anyone has any further question, please contact to support at DESS Dental anytime to Patricia, myself, and we were so happy to answer your questions. Okay, going ahead, it's time to starting. And then, first of all, we want to do some previous recap about the part that we will explain today. The first one will be a new DESS implant system. I think it's a great that new implant is arriving. Second part will be about restorative solutions, a new solutions, a new custom T-base, a new update of our DESS log over there. The third block will be talking about digital workflow. In this regard, we will talk about a new evolution of the shape of our scan body and the new integration of three-party OEM scan bodies in DESS libraries. And the final block will be about talking about the sterilized products itself. Okay, let's talk about the first one. We will love to present that during this July, we will launch a new DESS implant system. Maybe some of you are aware of that because this implant is running in USA 6 months ago, more or less, and it's running so well. Okay, we are so glad to present that now DESS we will have a new implant system full compatible with Neoden GM. Okay, as you know well, Neoden is it's an implant that is present in the market several years ago, and the presence on the market and the sales around the world is increasing a lot. And for that reason, about many requests from our customers, we launch very soon this implant with the main features that the implant offers for the market. Okay, the first one is, you know, it's an implant, it's an easiest implant about the restorative because it's only one connection. Okay, it's this more stepper connection. It's platform switching. As you know, we have the same diameter of the connection and then different diameters of the implant, creating this platform switching. The third and the fourth one is about internal indexing, okay, and the more stable the connection. You know, many of them, when anyone is placing an implant, when any clinician is placing an implant and thinking about the final restoration, anyone wants to achieve not only the primary stability and so on, or the healing time, even about the stable during long life of this restoration. In this regard, the design of this implant have this internal indexing and very deep connection that is a more stable for the future success of the restoration. Following the pure switch concept that we apply in DESS for all our other implants that already are in the market, okay, we are presenting, we will launch the same lens and the same platforms than the original ones. That means that we will cover from 3.5 to 7.0 in all the line, on all the prosthetic solution, okay? And in the length of them will be the same that the original ones, 8, 10, 11, 5, 13, 16, and 18. That means that it's the same color code, the same platforms, the same lengths that the original ones, even for the Neoden users. It will be so easy to switch because anything will be the same. Let's talk a little bit about how is the performance, how is the shape of this implant, the same than original one. Okay, it's true that we apply some very small change in the shape, in external shape, but the conical one is the same, the connection will be the same, and it's totally indicated to be placed 1 or 2 millimeters subcrestal. Okay, and you know, many of the tendencies today in the implant placements is taking account about this a little bit deep implant position with 1 or 2 millimeters. This implant is totally ready, totally prepared to be placed like this. Then, what is the surface treatment that we apply for this Neoden implant? the same that we apply for the other ones that we have in the market. We apply our OST, osseous surface technology by DESS. That means that we are doing, first of all, some blasting with alumina particles, and then a double etching. At least, do you know, for the ones that have any information about the DESS implants, OST means the same treatment like SEL from Straumann. Okay? About the made is made in titanium graph 4, the same titanium than the other implant that we have in DESS, novel active and conical building. And about the implant design, it's a tapered apical design, self-cutting, ideal for a very soft bone to achieve the primary stability. One of the main things that anyone are achieving or are looking for when want to place an implant. I already explained about that, but if anyone need more information, our catalog is explaining so well. It's about the science behind the OST, okay? This science, this sandblasting, and this double etching is based in the same than SLA. Do you know how many thousands of studies there are behind this SLA treatment? And then that means that we can achieve the same with the one that we apply in this neodymium. Okay, as you know, and following the same that the previous implants that we launched, we have our own surgical kit, our surgical cassette. And that surgical cassette is full of all the drills, components, and tools needed for to place these implants, for the shorter ones, for the longer ones, for all the platforms, but can be, of course, organized, can be customized, but the most important thing, it's like it's pure switch concept. It's totally equal than the original one. That means if you are a clinician, you are using Neoden, or you have the Neoden surgical kit, you can still use it, okay, with this NeoGM implant. You don't need to purchase any tool, any component, because the components that we are offering in this surgical kit are exactly the same that the original ones. Okay, I think it's the most important thing for any beginner or for any people that for first time is facing with the Neoden. We are offering the full assortment, implants and tools. For the ones that you are using Neoden, and maybe you want to have a second opportunity or a second implant offering, of course, a best price and with a full assortment of prosthetics, then we are suggesting that use your own and then use our DESS implants for this purpose. Okay, this is a quick video, short video that we will show very soon in our social media. This is some spoiler for all of you that were attending today our webinar about the Neoden. As you know, we have our titanium vial to have the implant inside. Okay, we don't use any plastic one. We use titanium for the vial, for the cap. Okay, in this titanium vial, you will find this implant following, again, the same design, the same platform, the same unique restoration platform for all the assortment of diameters and lengths. In the surface of this implant, you will find the OST, okay, the integration surface technology developed by DESS. And then with this design that optimized soft bone, control during the insertion, and so on, to achieve the primary stability. That's the most important thing, okay? You will have here some details, some features about the threads, about the pitch, and about the shape of this conical part of the morphology of this implant. Okay, in this first line, we have this cervical compacting function. Do you know during the milling and during the placing the implant, you can create this cortical just to increase the retention on the bone and the most affordable healing. About the connection, the most common one, everyone, more or less anyone knows about how the connection, the 16-degree internal connection of the conomorph system in Neoden. Okay, and about this deep connection to ensure any type of micro movements, any type, and increase this stability. and the platform switching. Okay, as you know, depending you're starting with the narrow one or the wider one, you can achieve this platform switching. Is a very main feature of the Neoden implant. Okay, this is all the assortment of different connections that we have. This nice view about from the wider one to the narrowest ones. Okay, always the 3 millimeters internal connection for all of the platforms and lengths. Okay, this is so easy when you need to restore the implant with the final restoration. Okay, once the video is already watched, just let me do some small summarize about the implants that we have right now in the market. Okay, do you know precision, stability, and predictable devices now we can achieve with NeoGM? Of course, don't forget that we have our compatible with Straumann bone level, our conical BLT, okay, ideal for bone level indications. And the last one is about the ActiveX, okay? The ActiveX is the one that is full compatible with Novel Active. Sorry. One thing. No. Okay. And then that is totally compatible with ActiveX. Okay. Then, achieving this point, it's the moment to go to the second block of this presentation, and that will be performed and carried out by my colleague Patricia. Let's go, Patricia.
Thank you, David. Okay, so with this second part, we're going to talk about the restorative solution, as David said before, an angle screw channel solution, a custom T-base, and a new over-denture solution. I don't know, I can move to the next one. Thank you, David. Okay, so let's start with the new thinner angle base. This product was developed after listening carefully to the feedback from clinicians and dental technicians. One of the recurrent challenges they described was restoring narrow implant platforms when the available mesh distal space was very limited. Okay, so in these situations, the prosthetic platform of a conventional T-base might compromise insertion or restrict the restorative design. So to address this clinical need, DESS developed the thinner angle base, an evolution of our angle base system, specifically designed for narrow implant platforms. Okay, so these are the main features of the thinner angle base. A smaller platform diameter at the addition of a new gingival heights, 2 flat faces, 23% increased cement bonding retention force, gold anodized and CellGrip surface technology. But beyond the reduced diameter, thinner angle base combines several improvements in one single solution. So thinner angle base will be available for these implant systems for Astra IV, Astra OsseoSpeed, Novel Active, Straumann BLX, Straumann Bone Level, Zimmer, NeoGM, Ostem, and Biorizon Internal. Okay, these systems are the most frequently requested narrow platform connections from our customers. As I don't know if I told you before, but this is going to be available in July. Okay, so here is a comparison between the angle base and the thinner angle base. One of the most significant design changes introduced in the thinner angle base is the reduction of the prosthetic platform diameter from 4.5 millimeters to 3.85 millimeters and 3.5 millimeter for Novel Active. The shaft length has been also increased from 3 to 3.3 millimeters compared with the original angle base. So this modification provides a larger contact surface between the abutment and the restoration, increasing the available bonding area and optimizing the cement retention. Here you can see the difference when you put one and another together. So this is like a smooth transition from the implant diameter to the restoration profile. So you can improve the natural emergence for a better aesthetic result.
Yeah, yes, Patricia, just let me to point one important thing.
Yes, sure.
If anyone remember, a couple of years ago, we launched the thinner T-base, okay? We have the T-base, and then we developed the thinner T-base, that the current narrow platforms for the T-base that you are receiving. That's the same idea, okay? But it's quite important to remark that now with this new thinner angle base, we will have a couple of gingival heights. Why? Because it was the most requested thing for our end customers or for our dealers. It's about offering not only this angle solution that it's a must and is working so good, achieving up to 25 degrees of angulation in any direction. Even now we have the possibility to offer 0.8 and 1.5 millimeters of gingival height for engaging and non-engaging versions. I think it's quite important to remark that, and will be a best solution offering another improvement of our portfolio.
Okay, so as David mentioned, the addition of 0.8 millimeters and 1.5 millimeter heights expand the available restorative options, allowing a more precise adaptation of the component to different clinical situations and, of course, of the soft tissue thicknesses. And for Neoden-GM, the gingival height range has also been expanded with the addition of the 3 millimeters height. The new configuration with two flat surfaces avoid any jiggle between the T-base and the restoration and improves the mechanical stability, helping to prevent micro movement or any rotational displacement. Also, the component still incorporates our gold anodization together with our salad grip technology, as David said before. And of course, all of the benefits of the original angle base remain available, including the screw channel correction up to 25 degrees with the full 360-degree rotational freedom. Okay, so although reducing the diameter might appear to be a simple dimensional change, clinically it provides much more than that. So the narrower prosthetic platform creates a smoother transition from the implant to the restoration. So this is going to facilitate the development of a more natural emergence while providing a greater restorative freedom. Okay. So let's move on now to our overdenture portfolio. The next, it's the angle DESS lock. One of the most common limitations in implant overdenture is the implant divergence. So anatomical restrictions or available bone often determine the implant positioning, compromising the prosthetic path of the insertion. So in this situation, a restorative solution capable of compensating for implant divergence play a key role in simplifying treatment and expanding the restorative possibilities. So to address this clinical challenge, DESS introduced the angle DESS lock, a new solution specifically developed for the management of the divergent implants in implant retained overdenture. So these are the main features of this new solution. The component incorporates an 18-degree angulation. When combined with our extended range of DESS lock inserts, it allowed the compensation of this implant divergence of up to 76 degrees between implants. It also maintains the same retention inserts using the DESS lock family. Gingival heights are available from 1 to 5 millimeters to be able to adapt to different peri-implant soft tissue conditions. and the product will also be available in July. Okay, the angle DESS lock will be available for these implant systems for Novel Active, Astra IV, Neodent, Straumann Bone Level, and Simbi. It's important to mention that the clinical protocol uses a 1.25 millimeter X screwdriver for the abutment placement and the screw tightening. The recommended tightening torque, it's going to depend on the implant connection and should always follow the values specified in the corresponding instruction for use. Well, this illustration clearly shows the concept, okay? The 18-degree angulated abutment works together with the 40-degree DESS lock inserts to compensate for implant divergence up to 76 degrees between implants. The angle DESS lock abutments are designed to be used with this extender range of DESS locks, only with the 40 degrees retention inserts. It's important to mention that the standard 20 degrees retention inserts as blue, pink, and clear are not indicated for the use of this angulated abutment, okay? Okay, so the angle DESS lock is available in gingival heights ranging from 1 to 5 millimeters, okay, allowing the transmucosal profile to be adapted to different peri-implant soft tissue conditions and any clinical situations, okay. Our current pH lock tool will continue to be used for inserting and removing the retention inserts. However, for the angle DESS lock abutment itself, we've incorporated a dedicated carrier that it's going to come with the in the blister with it. This makes the position and seating the abutment much easier during the clinical placement. But once the abutment is correctly positioned, the fixation screw is tightened using a standard 1.25 X screwdriver, following the clinical protocol, as I mentioned before. Okay, so now we have the next product, that is the SmartBase. We've received many requests from laboratories looking for a more flexible T-base solution that could be customized according to each restorative case. So SmartBase is our response to that need. Rather than offering a fixed geometry, it provides clinicians and technicians with greater freedom during the restorative workflow. Okay, so as you can see in this image, unlike our conventional T-bases, the SmartBase does not incorporate our CellGrip technology. Instead, we've developed a new retention concept based on mechanical retention strips applied in the chimney. Okay, the prosthetic platform measures 3.85 millimeters and features a gold anodization to improve the aesthetics. Okay. One of the biggest advantages is its versatility. Okay, this component can be used for both for straight and for angulated restorations, allowing the screw channel correction of up to 25 degrees. The straight cuts can be performed at 4, 6, and 8 millimeters, while angle cuts are available at 5.5 and 7.5 millimeters. It's also important to mention how it's going to be integrated in our digital workflow. Okay, so within our CAD libraries, users will find a dedicated library option for every gingival height and every cutting configuration as well. Okay, so this means that once the component has been customized, the corresponding library can be selected to accurately match the final geometry, allowing the digital workflow to continue. Okay.
So,
yes.
Sorry, Patricia, sorry to interrupt you. Just for to inform that today the idea is to explain this product that it's now will be launched around October. Before this launching, we will inform in social media on different channels more deep information and more specific information about how to manage with these libraries, how to manage to cut it, and the solution, the full solution that this component is offering. Okay, right now the idea is because, as mentioned my colleague, it was a big request during the last time about this type of custom solution and offering a straight and angle solution in the same component. But I think it's great for today to explain to you that that is prepared, that it's cooking this project, and it's something that we real situation before Christmas. It will be our best Christmas present for all of you.
Okay, since this is an angulated solution, each implant connection will use its corresponding prosthetic screw dimensions, okay, while maintaining our torque socket to be able to apply the corresponding torque at any angulation, okay? So initially, a smart base will be released for Astra IV, Astra OsseoSpeed, Novel Active, Straumann Bone Level, Straumann BLX, Neodent, and Multi-Unit, okay? And any additional connections will be evaluating following the market demand, basically, okay? Okay, so let's move to our digital workflow developments, such as the scan body evolution and the new third-party OEMs. Okay, so one of the most requested improvements from our customer concerns our intraoral scan bodies. Okay, in narrow implant platforms placed subcrestedly, the current emergence profile might occasionally interfere with the surrounding bone, preventing the complete seating of the scan body. So to address this, we've redesigned the emergent profile. Okay, so initially, this evolution will focus on narrow platforms up to 3.8 millimeters. Okay, so throughout 2026, these new scan bodies will progressively replace the current versions across our portfolio. Okay, so continuing with our digital workflow, as many of you already know, we've integrated the most commonly used OEM scan bodies on the market into our CAD libraries. So this allows the users to start their digital workflow with their preferred scan body and then switch to DESS restorative components during the design process. Okay, so on our website, you will find a compatibility chart where you can check which OEM scan bodies are integrated for each implant connection and platform before starting the digital workflow. Okay, so we are now expanding this compatibility even further by adding new OEM scan bodies to both exocad and 3Shape, including original scan bodies for Nobel, Straumann, NeoGM, Sinbi, Dentsply, Ostem, Medentica, and IPD. Okay, so this is going to provide a greater flexibility by allowing users to integrate these components into their existing digital workflow, regardless of which scan body they use. Okay, but as always, we recommend checking the compatibility chart before starting the scan to confirm whether the scan body is integrated into our libraries or not. Okay.
Yeah, and so, just to be clear with the information, if you have a look today to this chart, all these ones that my colleague is explaining is not already integrated. It's something that we will implement maybe in a few days. Okay, that we have many of the current ones in the chart, and it could be usable. But all these ones that we are presented today will be added maybe in a few days. Okay. Sorry.
No, thank you. Okay, so finally, I'd like to introduce another important evolution of our implant portfolio, or the sterilized portfolio. As many as you know, when as David explained it before, DESS now offers 3 implant systems, and as our implant portfolio continues to grow, we are also expanding the range of components that will be supply sterile. Okay, so this evolution responds to the expectation of the clinicians who increasingly prefer receiving these components ready for the immediate clinical use. So during the last quarter of 2026, we will be progressively introducing the sterilizing versions of several products, including the MUA Plus, the healing abutment for multi-unit, and the cover screw for DESS implant systems. Okay, so this is another step in our commitment to deliver a more complete implant solution as well.
Okay, thank you, Patricia. Now, yes, in order to finalize this webinar, let me to have a small summary about the new product that we recently launched during 2026, just to be a reminder about the components for the ones that maybe they are not aware about these new products. Let me to talk about the new rotatory, the new non-engaging premier blanks. Okay, as you know, this company is one of the main companies regarding the portfolio of the titanium premier blanks offering in the market. We started with all the straight versions for single crowns. After that, a couple of years ago, 1 year ago, more or less, we launched the new ASC, the new angle ones for an engaging for a single crowns. But now for these 3 connections, Stramomore level, nobody replace any of them, just the DESS implants that we have currently in our market, we launched the non-engaging ones. Okay, it's angle ones and non-engaging ones for the ones that want to use it like for bridges or for restorations for arches. And regarding the use of the premils, we launched several months ago a new opportunity to use our premils in a new milling machine. In this stage, we started this collaboration with Ivoclar, and now Ivoclar can can offer a new holder, a DESS holder to connect and to fit the premier blanks, then to have a full assortment of the premils for Ivoclar. In this regard, we developed this holder with Ivoclar, but all the block of this adapter is supplied directly by Ivoclar through dental software. Okay, then that means if anyone has the PMI-7 from Ivoclar and want to use the DESS premils, the DESS premils can be purchased directly in our e-commerce or through our DESS dealers around the world. But the ones that you need, just the holder and the adapter, is something that will be supplied directly by Ivoclar through dental softwares. Okay, the third one, it's something that it's not quite new, but it's new about how to use it. Okay, as you know, we explained the new opportunity with the new DESS locks, the new angle DESS locks. But for the current ones that we have right now, the straight ones, now we develop for 3Shape and for exocad a new library using our PIC scan body, okay, and the digital analog as well. Before we develop this new library, you can use these components, but selecting like attachments, not with the properly way. Right now, you can use scanning direct on the DESS lock with the scan body, and then when the scanning arrives to the lab is able to do the best fit like any other scan body in any connection in any implant system, and then go ahead with the design, with the prototype, and then you have the hole, yes, and the space just to apply the resin and to fix the metal cap with the final restoration to have a success outcome of this restoration. And in this regard, you can create the model as well with Model Creator, and now this digital analog is integrated for exocad and for the 3Shape as well to have a full assortment performing this solution in our dental system. Okay, you know, before to launch the Neoden implant, the Neoden compatible implant that we launched now in July, we realized that we have to complete the full range of prosthetics for this solution. In this regard, now we are so glad to present that we are covering hearing abutments. Okay, we have hearing abutments equal to the original one in 2 different gingival heights. We have our C-base. Okay, remember that C-base not only can be used with TheraX system, that is full compatible, of course, but remember that we have available in our website fee-based libraries, and then you can use the fee-base like an other type of T-bases. For example, for anyone, if you are looking for a long shaft length, because this is 4.68 in compared with the T-base that is 4.22, and it's anodized. That means if any of the customers are requesting a T-base anodized, we can use it, of course, the T-base, and we have the available in gingival heights, engaging and non-engaging for different systems in our portfolio. We develop as well our temporary abutment, our angle solution, okay, that now we will offer the thinner angle base as well, and the AC, the angle titanium premium black. Okay, and thank you very much. That's all. Hopefully, all the information has been interesting for you. If there is any question and so on, I think so. There is any question here, let me to check, please, and have a look about it. Okay, Laurentio, I have a question regarding the future development of these libraries. Are there any plans to make the custom workflow more open, allowing to mill custom titanium structures, titanium bars of roundworks, especially for non-engaging connection, represent the majority of cases? We can design an implant interface and supply. Okay, yeah, let me explain it. It's not a secret, okay, but it's true that it's not available on the website. We developed several libraries for direct on implant several years ago, but to be honest, it was a company decision to discard for the website. If you have any specific case, you have any, because you want to mill superstructures or diamond bars, please contact directly with support at dessdental.com. Let us know which system are you using, and we will try to do our best offering these libraries. Why I doing try my best, or our best, sorry, because these libraries we are not developing for the new system that we're developing or for the all the new platforms that we have in our portfolio. But please, just feel free to send an email to Patricia and myself. We will try to solve your question and trying to solve your needs for your daily needs in your lab or your clinic. Okay? Thank you very much. Anyone have another question? Anyone want to up your hand and then you won't be able to open your micro? No more questions? Thank you for your, yeah, thank you for your, oh, thank you, Jimmy. Nice to see you here in the webinar. Thank you so much. Jimmy Stingel is our key opinion leader, one of our key opinion leaders in USA. He's always pushing us to develop things, to do smart things. He's so focusing in trainings and teaching, offering his huge years working in labs, working in the dental field. And it's so nice, Jimmy, that you are here present today with us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mohamed Khalifa, oh, Dr. Khalifa, all our key opinion leaders based in Saudi. Thank you to you for always supporting us. Mohamed is always supporting us in Saudi country. He's performing many presentations about these implants and components. In fact, if anyone are interested about how is the follow-up of the implants placed during 1 year about BLT implants, Doctor, he has posted in our blog one study that he's carrying out comparison the BLT with Astra, Nobel, and BioHorizon implants. It's very nice work that he's doing, and he's helping a lot in Saudi and other countries, even in Egypt. Even in Egypt, he's located in Saudi, but he's from Egypt. It's time because, well,
he's asking when GM implant will be available in the Middle East.
Hopefully soon, Mohammed. To be honest, please contact me anytime with Amasi, with our dealer then. Mr. Wael, Mr. Mahmoud, any part of the team on Amasi will inform you about it, okay? But hopefully will be so soon, okay? Thank you so much, and we'll be in touch as always. Okay, 45 minutes almost at the time that we more or less scheduled for the presentation. We did it so good, Patricia. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Of course, please pay attention to our social media channels. We invite all of you to join, to follow DESS in Instagram, in LinkedIn, and in Facebook. Our marketing department will be so happy about that. Take care about in social media. We always are posting new products, new solutions, new blogs, new clinical cases that are posted in our website, and so on. And it's the most useful tool to be aware and to be updated with all the DESS effort that doing every day for our customers. Then, if no more questions, again, thank you very much for Patricia for your helping today.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much for all the DESS team that died behind today, connected today, helping us in this webinar. And thank you for all the attendees. Always is a pleasure to be in a face contact with dealers, with end customers. And please keep updated about our new solution that will be advised and communicated in social media also. Thank you very much. This webinar will be is recorded and they will be posted very soon in our YouTube channel for your review, or you want to share it with your colleagues and share it as well in social media channels. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.